What up? Can you hear me? Oh. Not much, bro. Just ready for this game. Just the fate of the ACC is on the line. I mean, just I'd really like to represent our conference, and you know, hopefully, you want to see me represent the conference too. Who's number one? Oh yeah, you guys are rivals. Ooh, that's tough.
It is said the only constant
oh shoot, we're at Georgia Tech too.
Football, but over more than 150 years, there
yeah.
Some things
all right.
You can count on.
That's all right. We never audible anyways.
You have a chance to win, and boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech.
I'm trying not to sit here and chop it up with you because I don't want to throw you off your game. I don't want to throw me off my game.
One of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time
hey, I hope you play like Jalen. Hope you throw a pick and fumble on the same play. Also, my should be glitching on the return, so I'm not just delaying the game. It won't like confirm it.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey, I'm glad too. My running back, he was out for like 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. He came back last week. Desmond Reed.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Reed.
Oh, don't fumble. Don't fumble, baby.
Get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Hit right back to the line. Guys, let's talk for just a second about Pittsburgh. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch.
It's so you already smacked my dudes twice. I'm like,
in this offense.
And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Don't be fumbling tonight, boys.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
Oof.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
The Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Back to pass. Back's got it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's all we had to do, boys.
Start from this offense. What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be.
We have 4 people watching now. They're trying to say this is on PBS, man. This is shit. Tuesday Night Football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
NPR. National Broadcast Radio, dude.
Football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's King. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab.
Oh, he caught that.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field.
I didn't see what he said.
Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first. Hauls it in the first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense.
My phone's on the charger.
On 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Patterson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, Haynes can sit out. Go ahead, stay out, brother.
Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch.
Damn, that's stupid.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the
I was thinking you're going to throw a screen.
You can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Out of the shotgun,
oh, come on.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Trips.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Trying to do it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back.
Damn, we're going to have a fucking 15-play drive, dude.
The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
Oh, my God. That was a little gross.
An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball.
A nice response.
Didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive
I want to see the drive count on that.
Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he puts through the extra point.
12.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create
you didn't get the first?
inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front of the point attack.
And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, that tells you a lot.
Damn, I
about
was
their
full on
confidence
ready
in
to
this
punt it, too. I'm
quarterback.
glad I
Fourth
did that.
down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Damn. Need to cut it in outside a little bit there.
First down play at 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And
block him, dude.
In the running game as he's got the first down.
Over here running that.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Tight end trying to get in, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it.
Oh, bro, it was the animation.
You can keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
You got recruits coming to this game?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I'm going to disrupt that,
Looking
hopefully.
to throw, it's King. Pocket breaking down.
Ooh.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
What the hell?
Reels it in down the left side. Touchdown!
What happened?
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and the passing
Where's my
game
safety?
comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trail a little bit in the first half. Stay calm.
I should have known better.
This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 4 over San Jose State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Oh,
not
my.
able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Working that left side now. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the back. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Damn, man.
And you
So
want to
pissed you got that
you want to be
freaking
aggressive, but man, right
one play,
down
one
the
shot,
middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hosley.
Make a
They
fumble.
make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters.
Oh,
here.
that was
Time to
a
go to Kevin
that was a
Bynes.
grinded out half,
Time
dude.
update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On the move, it's Alexander.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The short hands, it's Patterson. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to throw, it's King. Got a man. It's Patterson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Shaking my ass out like that again.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Powell. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
On the run, it's Powell. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and they never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Holstein. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And boy, is he close.
Give me that, baby.
Down maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got to get across the line and pick up the first down.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
Using his legs, it's Reed. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Might as well give it to him again. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll see you in the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
A lot on the line here. Will it be a victory J or a J of shame?
Time to dial something up for this third down play. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Reed. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he brought one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the fourth quarter. Now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Right.
That's interference.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Wow.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football.
He wanted
Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football.
Oh, I don't even worry about timeouts.
They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that
You don't
one,
need to lose.
but
The game's going to take care of that for you.
Hand it off again here.
I hate it,
After the
dude.
3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
It's not too far from real life, though, unfortunately.
They'll give it to the back. Fights off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Whew.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a
Yeah, I mean,
and that's really the standard there.
I don't know if, I don't think you have Sabi on third. No, you have, because I've had to go for it on fourth a couple times.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there.
It's not over yet, dog.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Kent State.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Catch in the middle, it's Powell. Man, a defender miss. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's King. Got the back over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
There we go. Get me off the field.
Take us to the 2-minute timeout, and
not like that person.
Time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
Oh, I gotta be careful what I call here.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Shoots it to the left.
Oh.
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Just keep swinging.
Oh,
couldn't quite
catch
haul
it.
in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that is a play you got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
And now on 4th down, they will put
Nothing
it on
stupid
the
here,
shoulders
boys.
of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Nothing stupid.
Smashes it between the uprights. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And with that field goal, man, we've cut this to a 1-possession game late. Now it's decision time. 2 timeouts in your pocket. Do you feel confidence in your defense? Or do you think you need to go with the onside here? Interested to see what they do.
The offense somehow fell and they'll retain possession. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Playoff fit, dude. It's just... I knew you wanted me to represent the ACC. I'll gladly do it. I'll gladly do it, man.
The quarterback takes the snap and takes it.
Good game, bro. Good game.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.